What is going on, guys? We are back for episode number 3 of our Pokemon Pearl Chesslocke. In the last episode, you guys, we made our way here to Orenburg City. Or Orenburg? I don't even know. But we're here and we have everyone up to level 14, ready to go for the gym. I'm pretty sure that we can just promote a pawn in this episode as well. Machop is well in position to do a lot of damage with Quick Claw. And being able to use no guard to make sure that we can attack. With 29 attack and being able to go for low kick, I'm pretty sure we can just sweep this gym. So what my plan and what my intention is that we promote this pawn into probably a knight. And that way there, we have a fighting type that can go with our Staravia. And even though our pawn will promote into a knight, until it evolves, we can keep it in the knight slot. For right now, it'll stay a pawn. But I'll put a little symbol there so that you guys know when we're using promoted things. But that is sort of kind of the plan for today's episode, is take on Rourke and then head down and try to get to Floroma Town. It might not be possible, but however, we're just gonna get right here. And right away, there is nothing that we need to, Orenburg, Orenburg. So we need to fight Rourke, but in the one trainer who decided to walk proudly with a rock-type Pokemon. I don't think you're the only one, my guy. Rock is also a thing. As a gym leader, I need to see your potential as a trainer, and I need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. Sure. So, for this fight, like I said, I do think that it is pretty straightforward that we are just going for low kick. I think we should be able to one-shot everybody with low kick, and I don't think there should really be that much competition for it. This level 12 here should... It does half, that's okay. Goes for Rock Throw. We know that our opponents can't miss us, so we just need to not get crit. The low kick here is going to take care of the Geodude. Perfect. And now that Geodude's taken care of, it's actually should be fairly easy here from here. We should also get a level out of this as well. Cranidos is going to come in. Cranidos is much heavier than Geodude. And we should, has Mold Breaker. We'll just low kick this. Goes for Leer, actually, so it does outspeed us, but that's okay. I do have the Quick Claw, so if this doesn't one-shot, there still is a potential that we do get the one-shot. We do get the shot off. But that potion is not going to heal you enough, and low kick is just going to take out the Cranidos, which is the biggest threat, honestly. So now that that's done, I believe you just have an Onix, right? It's just Onix. But we're going to get that level and get to level 15 here. And then Onix is going to come out, and Onix should just be a one-shot, right? Like, it's level 12. Yeah, it's level 12, where it's going to go for Rock Throw, which with the -1 could hurt. But it's an Onix, and that is a little sad. We're -1 and it did that little. So Onix here is just going to get blown back by our pawn. And our little Machop that could is going to be promoted very, very quickly here in this series. And with that, we're now going to be allowed to have a Machamp. So what I'm going to say is that level 25 is where we're going to get our Machoke. And then we have to keep it as a Machoke until level 37. Until it evolves, though, we can use it in the pawn slot. But once it evolves, it is then forced to be into the knight slot, and I won't be able to use it as a pawn anymore. So that's sort of kind of the little adjustment that I've made from this series to the next one. Just so that we don't have like a pawn like chilling in the pawn slot the entire time, but it's like fully evolved. And it just makes it so much more like obvious that like that's the pawn moving forward. I kind of wanted to make sure that we had a way to kind of force the issue, and yeah, let's heal up here. And the next thing that I need to do is prep for Gardenia because that is the next real one. What I would like to try to accomplish with that one, and it's a little bit harder to do, but what I would really, really love is if we could get Zubat going. Because if we could get Zubat as a, if we could get Zubat promoted as well, we could have a Crobat. And then with Crobat, for example, I think it's probably a Bishop. But there's a real conversation that, like, yeah, I think that Crobat would have to be a Bishop because you would want Poison, you would want Sludge Bomb, or you would want Poison Jab or whatever. You would definitely want Aerial Ace or like Wing Attack or something. Now, Wing Attack is night territory, so I mean there's a conversation, but I do think that it couldn't be a Rook because of the secondary effects, so it's probably a Bishop. But I do think that it is a very strong Bishop, and so I think that that's what I would like to try and accomplish in the next little bit. But our King is also raring to get an evolution off, so what we need to do is now head back. There's no encounters on the west. Hello? Whoops, Leaf, you got the gym badge, huh? Eterna City is next place with the gym that gives away badges, right? So yeah, I went to Route 207, but you can't get there without a bicycle. I made my team battle and toughen them up, so it wasn't a waste. So I'm gonna head back to Jubilife City. Next stop, Eterna City Gym. 10 seconds before I dash. 9. Bah, who's got time to count? Damn, Socks, you just running around. Anyways, get out of here. Okay. So we can head downstairs if we wanted to and get the few items that are available, but I think we're actually good to just wait on it for right now anyways. I think we're also right at the spot where Piplup evolves as well. But I did go back and fight all these people for training, so we have a pretty smooth sailing all the way back. And if I remember correctly, this is also where you have to fight, this is where you have to fight somebody, right? Yeah. Ah, Leaf, impeccable timing as always. These miscreants are babbling utter nonsense that I just can't stomach. Show them some manners, if you will. Oh, Professor Pokemon. You must be so difficult. We are... Professor Pokemon? What? Join me in battling these guys. Sure, I mean, you have my starter that I wanted, but, sure. Whatever. Wait, does he have my starter that I wanted? No, I gave... No? Oh, no, he does! He does have my starter that I wanted. Okay, so, Piplup here. From here, though, I'm pretty free to just bubble my way through here. And Chimchar should knock out this Wurmple, no problem. There we go. And that should give me the level that I need here to get to level 15. Wants to learn Peck. I think I'm gonna learn Peck. Because I don't think I need Water Sport anywheres, right? Like, it weakens the power of fire. It weakens fire moves for 5 turns, but I don't have anybody in my team weak to fire, so I think I can get rid of that, no problem. That does half, which is pretty good. And nobody else on the opponent's side, so we just go for Bubble again. And between Ember and Bubble, we are good. Okay, so... Perfect. And is that an evolution for me? Piplup evolves at 15, right? Does not. Okay. That lot, they call themselves Team Galactic. When Pokemon evolve, they seem to release some type of energy. However, I believe it's a mystic power far beyond our control. But Team Galactic seems to be trying to use that power for something. Anyway, Leaf, well done. You battled quite capably. The sight of your trainers and Pokemon battling together, I made the right decision in trusting you with the Pokédex. Leaf, do you know about this? The professor studies about the evolution of Pokemon too. According to his research, 90% of all Pokemon are somehow tied to evolution. I guess that means some Pokemon must undergo weird evolution. So, Leaf, keep your working hard. I already seen an evolution. We already have Staravia. Get out of here. Oh, that was very good. Nicely done. Truly excellent. Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm from Jubilife TV. I mean, I'll accept the fashion cape. Okay, here's the real question, though. Do we go all out and decorate our Pokeballs? Did we do it? Do we make our Piplup have all the water bubbles coming out of their Pokeball? I feel like that'd be super dope. I feel like that's something that I want to do, actually. Not right away, but like for the Elite Four, have that like have the animation going and make it look real nice. All right, so getting ready here, I am going to need Rock Smash, and because I'm going to need Rock Smash, and we know that our on is going to be a knight, let's just teach Rock Smash right now. Let's just get rid of Karate Chop. Okay, so we're good here. And I don't need Stealth Rock. I think I'm probably fine without it, but maybe there's a world where it is worth it, but I just think that right now, probably not, right? Is Geodude ever gonna want to learn Rock Smash? What does Golem learn? I mean, it's gonna have... I mean, I guess I'll have Rock Blast. I guess I'll have Earthquake. I'm gonna have Strength. Maybe there is a world, maybe that actually is not bad. I could put Stealth Rocks up, a good lead. It might be an Elite Four tech. It might just be an Elite Four tech. Because at the moment I don't have anybody else that I would naturally gravitate towards with it, and I don't know if there's a fourth move for Golem that makes more sense. This Badoo here, is that actually going to be a threat? I have Pet, so I probably could just hit it. I don't need to risk that though. Let's just go to the knight here. I mean, this is the thing, right? I feel like I can get away with it, but I probably shouldn't. Water Sport, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll have to look into that for Golem, because if Golem's not going to learn anything else, I could put Stealth Rocks pretty early in this game, and that should set me up. I mean, the second gym, it's not worth it. The third gym, it's not worth it. But once you get through Maylene, I feel like you're just in a pretty advantageous spot to do it. Oh, I guess Crasher Wake's hard to get that one up too, right? So there's 3 gym leaders that have a hard time getting it up. But then the rest of them, I think it's pretty smooth sailing. It would also break Sturdy on all the steel types in the 6th gym. The 8th gym, you're just weak to Golem anyways. Yeah, there's a real conversation here. There's a real conversation here. That might even be worth putting on now, but I just don't know how many fights early that I feel like that's, like, necessary, you know? And then do you just learn Stealth Arts on your own? That's the next conversation about it. Alright. So what I'd like to do is at least get the prerequisites needed to get into Valley Windwork. That would be the dream. Piplup here, I'm gonna just again switch to our knight. It's free, may as well. The switch training is nice, and get that Intimidate off before it goes for Bide. Yep. I'm double your level. I'm probably free to just wing attack anyways, right? Like this just knocks out. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Staravia is so good in this game as well. Like, it's just so overpowered compared to all the other starter birds that you can get. Okay, Wurmple comes out. Wurmple is pretty free. I just don't want to get poisoned. Yep. Perfect. Knock you out. And let's just keep going. There is another trainer there that is a double battle. I suppose Magikarp is not the play anywhere, right? So I guess we do this. Let's just do this battle. You're gonna one-shot me? Hell no. Pachirisu and Pachirisu, and I send out the 2 Pokemon. They're both level 9 though. Okay, so I get the Intimidate drop, which is gonna knock I mean Spark. It would lower Spark for both of these guys. Obviously you can't lose your king, so I'm gonna just put the king into the rook. And then I guess we just switch this to Machop. And then we'll be fine. Okay. Quick attack. We should eat. Oh, growl. Okay, fine. We can just rock throw and we can rock smash. Wait, don't I have no guard? Doesn't that just mean that I can't miss? What is happening? Or is our attack just that bad? Oh, it really was that bad. Magnitude? Magnitude can be switched for probably Mud Sport. Although I do have 2 Pokemon that are weak to electric, but I don't think that's super worth it. Bullet Seed is pretty nice if I can get a grass type. You evolve after this, right? So I guess I probably should try to get the level here. Let's just get the level here. Yep, level 16. And we'll pick up that sweet, sweet evolution. Because Prinplup is a monster, bro. Actually, I'm really excited for Empoleon, though. The fact that we'll have a Steel type, and like a legitimate one, is actually really, really nice. There we go. Prinplup. Prinplup, do you learn anything? Metal Claw. There we go. You can get rid of probably Pound. There we go. And Floroma Town. And let's just get everything prepped that we need for this area. So, I don't know if there's any items here per se, but don't think you do. Don't think you do. So let's just keep going. I can get those later. But I think what I need to do is head up here, right? Aren't we Team Galactic and we're assigned here? Standing outside standing around among flowers, it doesn't seem all that cool. Hey now, don't complain, this is a pretty decent assignment, but bug and grass type Pokemon so creep me out. I don't like being here either. Okay. So I think what you're supposed to do is head over this way. Help trainer. Yep. Won't let them in. Pick this up. Valley Windworks is a new encounter, right? 205. 205. What's available in 205? What is available in Route 205? Hmm. 205. There's no Pokemon available right yet in 205, but Valley Windworks. Oh, today's Saturday, so there's no chance at a Drift Bloom. If I pick up Pachirisu, it does have to be... I am going to get an encounter, though, but I do think that Pachirisu... Okay, if I get a Shellos, I have my second Rook, right? Just pretty free. Because I would be able to go for Surf and Earthquake. Or Earth Power, Earthquake, whatever. Who's my weakest Pokemon, though? 26 attack. .26 attack is actually my weakest attacker. Oh my goodness. Primplup, you got some problems. Okay. So I think overall here, Pachirisu is probably the worst one, right? Like, without question, Pachirisu is the worst one. Is there even a point to Pachirisu? Because it's not going to have an attack stat. Base 45 in both physical and special attack, and it only has middle-of-the-road defenses. If I were to get you, Spark, Quick Attack are what I'm going for. And probably Super Fang. Right? But there is Shockwave, there is Charge Beam, there is Thunder Wave. I just don't see the appeal for a Pokemon that has to be a better piece. I guess I'd probably commit to Night though, but then you have a Night that has no attack stat and also... Yeah, I don't think I can commit to this. I don't think Pachirisu is something that I'm going to want to capture. So we're going to run from Valley Windworks, which does suck a little bit, but it is what it is. And then here, let's leave with the Rook. Let's lead with the Rook. Because you have a Glameow. And I can Rock Throw. Pretty decent damage. There we go. And yep. Okay. So now we run back. And now we can go get the key, right? Oh, I had to battle for it. Okay. So that's fine. We Rock Throw here. We Rock Throw here. We knock you out. And then we Rock Throw here. And we knock you out. Now we're level 16. We knock you out. There we go. And I will gladly accept the key. And I will gladly accept the honey. And then what I think that we need to do here... Is this a route? Floraroma Meadow. How many Floraroma Meadow? Floraroma Meadow. There's a Pokemon here, right? Honey Tree? In Generation 4. I believe it's just straight up at any Honey Tree, right? You can get an Apom. You can get a Heracross. But you're more likely to get like a Wurmple or something. Yeah, it's a really high percentage. It's a really high percentage. I mean, I'll go for it. I'll see if it's worth. Okay. Oh, it's just slathered with honey. Wait, so now what do I do then? Do I have to come back like a different day? Put honey on a tree, check back later to see if it's rustled. If it is, it's quite often a rare Pokemon. But you're not rustling at all. So I just wasted that honey? Is that what we're saying? Like... Alright, so we wasted that honey, which kind of annoys me now. Honey can attract Pokemon if it slided on a tree and left a while. Buy some honey for a mere $100. You just gave me the one honey though, right? Yeah. I don't know. It's an encounter that's technically there. But if you wait too long, does the honey go away? See, this is where, like, I just don't remember the details of it. Okay, hold up. Let me... Slide with honey. Nothing happened. Okay. So, what I think we need to do is... There's a bunch of Team Galactic stuff in... Yes, give me Pluck. Pluck works really well. Because Pluck can steal people's items, right? And it's base 60 power. The one thing that I don't know is I'm gonna probably want Aerial Ace, right? Is there another move that I'm gonna want? Or is Pluck just like the best thing? Because if Pluck is just the best move, I'll accept it. Wing attack, you get Aerial Ace. You get Aerial Ace. Which I could just replace a wing attack with that. And then there's agility, but I'm already fast. There's Whirlwind, which is something that I think I might. Whirlwind double team seems appealing. And then... Facades too strong. Oh, I guess Fly and Defog, though. I probably need to just leave it for those. Yeah. Alright. Okay. That's fine. I will accept the fact that we just are a little bit short on that. Excuse me. So yeah, so what we're gonna do, I think then, is we're gonna wrap today's episode right here. I'm gonna maybe try to see if I can get that honey in between. And see if there's anything we can get out of that. Because once it's rustling, then we get an encounter. So, what we're gonna do is wrap today's episode right here. So thanks everyone for watching. Click the like the video, subscribe if you liked it, and we'll see you guys the next time.